Hey, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Today is the Most High Sabbath day. Welcome to Shabbat Talk. It's your brother Yirmiyah. Oh, man, nice Sabbath out there, man. It's threatening to rain. It rained early this morning. It didn't really matter. Beautiful Sabbath, beautiful Sabbath. I'm going to say thank y'all to all your birthday shout-outs and the ones that, shouted out, and even the ones that forgot or whatever. It's all good. I ain't wanting for nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy to be here. I made 53 years old, you know what I'm saying? 53 years old. Y'all gonna probably be seeing more pictures and stuff of some little activities I had going pretty soon. Um, I'll be posting some of them. Some of them might be a little funny. Um, I just thank the Most High for the, making it or whatever, and this far. I just never saw myself making it this far as a youngster. You know what I'm saying? And today I want to talk a little bit about, man, giving your riches and getting your holy seed to the wrong person. Really, that's what I'm talking about. I done this video earlier, and I accidentally hit the sound thing, so to keep from having 2 minutes of no sound, I just started it over. But in a nutshell, that's what I'm talking about. You're on the holy path. You're a kadosh. You know what I'm saying? You're a saint. You know what I'm saying? You can't be mixing and mingling with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? They only bring you down. You know. It's just like stuff you use with concentrate. You in concentrated form, the more water you put with it, the weaker it's gonna get. You start hanging with worldly people, the weaker you're gonna get. The weaker your prayers are gonna get when you start moving away from the Creator. And your relationship is gonna suffer. I want to thank the Most High for His blessings. For being able to give me scriptures and give me a word to say. So I thank Him. And man, I'm gonna try to give you what He got, and it was verified because before I was coming on here, I seen some brothers talking about the exact same subject. So that was validation right there. You brothers out there and you sisters out there, that's trying to hold the fort down and be a Proverbs 31 woman. We not even talking about y'all, man. We appreciate y'all. We don't do enough to talk about y'all, but I do got some good videos where I'm giving y'all honor and y'all glory. True Proverbs 31 people, sisters. You know what I'm saying? The ones that on the positive side of it. Of Proverbs 31. On this side. Proverbs 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? From verse 10 on down, hey, salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. Because he gonna first start off with the wrong ones here. When you go and you start at the first verse. But we're gonna take it about the second verse of the same chapter. We're gonna talk about the don'ts. A lot of people, nowadays, everything is, and I had a series called Beware the Man Eater. We got a lot of men eaters out there. Most women nowadays, they can't wait to show. They put their whole house on display. From single to married people. Constantly, they got to let somebody know what they got on Facebook. They got to let somebody know what they got on Instagram. Not to give knowledge or apply knowledge. No, you're not going to catch them doing something on that realm. They too busy going like this the whole time. They just love to go like this the whole time. Then when, you think everybody your friend, you got people actually praying against what you're showing. Do you think everybody want what's good for? It's plenty of people nodding their head and I'll tell you to your face. I want you to have the best business, and they the ones going in secret, going behind you, and going and putting that negative energy, and then you wondering why you just getting tossed to and fro because you're far outweighed by people that don't want to see you happy than people that see you happy. Because you're going to really truly have like a handful of people that want to see you happy at the end of the day. You know, and you know, sometimes you don't have to tell the devil your plans. That's where people get caught up. You don't have to tell the devil your plans. When you tell the devil your plans, he make plans. You know, some things you keep in your mind. Some things you don't. And then me, as a person, I wouldn't want a woman that's telling every move that I make or what's going on in my house, because that's the first circle. Me and a woman would be the first circle. The second circle would be me, the woman, and the children. And then the third circle will be family and everybody else. You understand what I'm saying? That are cool, that rock with you, that move with you. You know what? Move out of unit with you. You know what? Them people you take care of. Them people you call and check on. Them people you go visit in jail. Them people you go see at the hospital. You understand what I'm saying? Those. The rest of them, they just there. You have to work with them. You have to work with some of them because they co-workers. Or you have to be around them because maybe they're your neighbor. But at the end of the day, you want to choose the person. And like I said, you know, I was looking at some women earlier. You can't even hardly get on Reels. You can't hardly get on Facebook without some woman being hair dressed, showing all they front parts and real parts. You know, in Cleveland, and to them, and I'm fine, baby. I'm fine. Everything about it, but you don't have no wisdom. It's nothing to you. Why would a man want to be locked down to you and you offer nothing but being cute? That's really because you cute? You know what? The lowest vibrational man, then that's a treasure. But to somebody from a spiritual sense, you know what? You are a bore. You are not definitely in this Proverbs 31 woman starting at the 10th verse going down. You know, we would get turned on because of that. Because you have something to offer and a person can see themselves with you. This person can see that you have a relationship with the Creator. This person can see that you love the Creator. You take care of your children. You're prosperous in physically and spiritually. You know what? You're a blessed person. You take the time to fast. You cleanse your temple. You know what? Most of the time, you fella, you out here with nowadays with these women temples is dirty, bruh, dirty. You know, they just go and seek. And some of them preach, teach. They'll be all on the internet telling you God bless you and this like this behind closed doors. You don't know what you're dealing with. You got a demon that's back there. You understand what I'm saying? You know the people by their fruits. You know, anybody know me and know my children, I bet you can't tell the truth and tell about me and my children. You understand what I'm saying? Me and because they say the fruit don't fall far from the tree. I can tell you some I have never and have done. But I don't want to put my children's personal business out there because I'll leave them jeopardized. But I'm going to tell you like this. They have honored their father. You understand what I'm saying? To the utmost ability. And I can honestly say I never had to go through what I see a lot of other people go through. You know, shout out for you doing the work. Shout out for you sisters out there that are purging yourself, that are trying to gain knowledge, gaining high in your career, gaining a sense of keeping yourself clean, keeping yourself pure. You understand what I'm saying? Man, y'all are a treasure, and you know what you get looked over for some lady up here with a bosom out or the backside out. You know what I'm saying? Most men are not even looking at that, and that's a sad case. You know what? But guess what? The Most High see it, and you will be rewarded, regardless if it feels like it's coming or not. You will be rewarded. And you men out there, you know, keeping a career, doing what you have to do, making it happen in this physical realm. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get high in your spirituality. You know what, man? Shout out to you. You know what? The rest of these people, man, you gotta cut loose from these people, man. You know what I'm saying? They dead weight. In the military, you want to get rid of dead weight. You don't want to be held to no dead weight. You know what? The fight is going on. The war is going on. You got to go behind enemy lines. As a soldier, you're gonna do a lot of walking, and you gonna have to take some land, and sometimes you gotta fight. You gotta give up some land to only get it back. That's war. You got to go out there and fight for it. You understand what I'm saying? You're gonna have some good days on the battlefield. You're gonna have some bad days on the battlefield. Man, I've heard so many different stories of people. This man out here defending this country in war, and women sending, but they don't mind spending that man's money that the military is giving them and the housing that's being given to them. They don't mind spending that, but then they don't want him no more because he out fighting for the country. He out there doing something higher than himself. You understand what I'm saying? And they out there back with the dudes that's in real detachment out there with their legs up and they dress over their head. You understand what I'm saying? You know what? Thoughts. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of them out there. We're going to call them what it is. And some of them will stand out there and play church lady. But you know what? Some are the worst. You understand what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. You know them by the fruits of their tree. I tell you what. Ask them to come pray with you. See if they can manifest a tick off a dog or not. You understand what I'm saying? At the end of the day. Challenge. You know what I'm saying? Challenge who some of these people are because they sit there with a mic. You know what I'm saying? They sit there with a platform. What are they projecting into this universe? If they die today, what would they have? If I died today, you would see hundreds of videos of me giving props to the word of the Most High. You know what? Teaching the Most High, because that's what's important to me. You know what? This will live on way past me being in the coffin. You better pull me up, and you'll see what I have life testament of. You understand what I'm saying? Not bragging on myself in no kind of way. You know what? I'm very blessed. I'm bragging on the Most High that He can bless me, beyond measure when I don't even deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Some of the things I've done and the laws I violated this Torah, how the Most High cleaned me up, and guess what? I'll tell you what, I'm living life now. It's like I feel like I'm a rock star to a degree without the drugs, though. Don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? Without the drugs, I'm having things. I'm having a ball, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Most High is a faithful Elohim, faithful God, as some of y'all know. But let's get into it. And it's warning. Do not give your seed. I'm going to show you your seed, your well-being, you men, to a woman that is not a Proverbs 31:10 on down. Find yourself another avenue. Don't care about how no cute. Cute gonna fail off and you gonna be broke and sitting up in divorce court looking at this darn lady, trying to figure out what happened. You understand what I'm saying? And all your money gone. And she gonna be with some other simp, you know what I'm saying, that she got beware of. And women don't go up there with no broad shoulder joker with muscles and everything, got a nice car, this and that, treat you like crap. Guess what? Gonna drain your life force out of you. Let's go to it. Proverbs, let's go straight to it. Proverbs 31:3. Give not thy strength unto women. This is some game right here. Give not thy strength unto women. Let's see what strength is in the Hebrew understanding of strength.
Strong's H2428. Chayil. Chayil.
Might, efficiency, wealth, force, army, whether of men, means, or other resources. Valor, virtue. I'll give you virtue to a woman, to women. You know what? Every woman don't deserve your virtue. Straight up. And she, you know what? If she's not a Proverbs 31:10, a virtuous woman, you wasting your time. Man, strive to get the best. Don't strive with these little thoughts over here. All thing they care about is looking at likes, attention whores. They just want to be likes. That gets them. They do stuff to get likes. You know what? If she can't be cool with you telling her you beautiful, but she got to go out and show half her stuff to get other people to like. Guess what? You don't got much of nothing at the end of the day. You know, you're not thy strength unto women. You're not thy strength. It's not thy virtue, the resource to women. You can't give it to everybody. You understand what I'm saying? Some men ain't worthy to be with you women. You understand what I'm saying? And some men, every woman ain't worthy to be with you. Nor thy ways to that which destroy a king. Do you know these women will bring you down, young king, older king? I'm 53 years old. You know what I'm saying? Well, I would have liked to think I'd have learned something a little bit about relationship and keeping yourself in a good situation. You can't give your seed everywhere. And yeah, I'm being direct here. You understand what I'm saying? The Bible, you know what? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you an example, but first, let's go to Ezra. Well, no, let's go to Corinthians. Let's go to 2 Corinthians. And quit spending time with people that don't deserve your time. Yeah, life gets boring. You have some dry zone, but that's the Most High trying to have time with you. Why don't you get a relationship with the Most High instead of thinking that you're lonely and he ain't how to talk about? Talk to him sometimes. Sometimes that's what he wants you to do so he can get you past this stage. You can go on. But people want to sit there and talk to people that don't have much to talk about. And then half the time they there to bring forth evil to them. You know, evil communication corrupt good manner. Don't it say that in 1 Corinthians 15:33? Evil communication corrupts good manner. Quit trying to befriend people and hang around people just because they popular to other people and stuff. You want to be seen. You know what? You the star. You a saint of the Most High. You a star. You the real star. Man, forget all that foolishness that's out there, man. Quit unequally yoking yourself to people. You can't do it. Okay. So, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 14. Be ye not unequally yoked together. You a man of the Most High, you should be with a woman that loves the Most High. With a woman whose temple definitely knows, you know, if she's in a situation to be with a king, know how to be a queen. Her legs ain't open for everybody that's walking by. You know what? That woman's fasting. That woman's making sure that she's a helpmate. You know what? If she's doing all those things, she is a treasure. Man, she's a treasure. Treat her with honor and respect. You understand what I'm saying? Period. That's how it should go. You definitely don't yoke yourself together with because one gonna be pulling and one gonna be pushing, and you gonna work hard in life if you decide to go that route. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness? You trying to operate in righteousness, she operating in unrighteousness. Or women, you trying to operate in righteousness and the fellas trying to operate in unrighteousness. You know what? Evil communication corrupt good manner. You know what? It's going to set you back. You know what? Be pure. The Most High want a pure relationship. He wants something pure. He don't want no watered down stuff. You do watered down things, you get watered down results. That's a problem with most people. They want full concentration or something, but they want to do watered down work. They don't want to study to show thyself to prove. You know, they there for the quick trip. You know what I'm saying? Instead of looking at the big picture. And a lot of times the Most High is going to give you what most people can't wait on. They little kids. Let me tell you something. I learned to wait. You know what? Because guess what? I learned to trust the Most High a long time ago. I learned to trust the Most High. Boy, I'm going to say thank you. Got my, I'm going to take it off because this thing, I try to wear gifts, you know, and stuff. Got my Astros. Well, I'm going to take it off and I'm Just for take it off is heavy. And this thing, I got my Astros. Let me see how it even go. Got my Astros ring where they won the World Championship 2017, and I've been fortunate enough to get a 2001 for last year. You know, the Houston Astros. Okay, championship ring. Okay, 2017. I don't know if you can see it or not. That's one side of it. 2017. So I'm gonna say thank you. I'm gonna put it back in this box. This thing heavy. I feel like I got a brick in my hand. You know what I'm saying? I'll hold the mic right. But I appreciate you. You know, y'all know I love H-Town, and y'all know I love the stroll. I'm in a man cave right now. You probably see some text and stuff on this side and some biblical stuff, maybe some books and some TVs and then some other memorabilia. You know what I'm saying? I got some old Orla stuff with Earl Campbell sign. Got a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? I support sports. Love them. Okay, but back to the thing at hand. You can't be with no unrighteous person. You know, you can't lay your head. You gonna date a witch and you are a priest. That can't happen. If that woman ain't into being what she designed to be, a helpmate, you know what? You ought to be able to lower your defenses and lay your head in her bosom. You understand what I'm saying? Women, you ought to be able to feel safe in that house. You understand what I'm saying? Because you know he go to bed every night with that gun right there next to that bed and the alarm's on, and he gonna defend you. You know, he gonna defend your honor. You ought to feel safe with a person like that. All women want to feel safe. You know, all women want that brother. You know, I'm gonna do some. Most High say the same tomorrow. I'm gonna do some high speed shooting. I'm gonna show some of y'all video. I'm gonna bring out a little bit of artillery. It's gonna be pretty fun. You understand what I'm saying? I shot last week, but I didn't do any. Cause a lot of people say, "Hey man, I know you like guns. I know you like to shoot. I never see you shooting video. I always see other people shoot. You do, but I'm gonna do some shooting this time." It's my birthday weekend, so guess what? Little shooting going on. I'm gonna set up the cameras and have a good time. So, you know, a woman want to feel safe, just like a man need to feel. A man don't want to be worried at work, going through in this physical realm, trying to make it happen, and he wondering if you keeping yourself special to him. You know that your soul is, you know, he's in a place where it's fertile ground. And he ain't just wasting seed out there like the scriptures say. You know, righteousness with unrighteousness. And what communion have light with darkness? You know what I'm saying? What communion have light with darkness? You ain't supposed to even be dealing like that. At all. At all. Now, let's look at Ezra. The book of Ezra. Chapter 9. And let's look. Because people had went away. People had went away and started intermingling. I'm going to show you some examples of people had went away and started intermingling. Ezra, chapter 9, verse 11. Which thou hast commanded by thy servants and thy prophets, saying, the land unto which ye go to possess it, it is unclean land, with the filthiness of people of the lands, with their abominations, which have filled it from one end to the other with their uncleanness. Now see, it was Canaanites living in the land before Israel crossed the Jordan to go. They had already had houses there. They have already had vineyards planted. But they was living they had unclean practices. And plenty of people got unclean practices today. You know, people, like I had this conversation today about people, still dealing in childhood. They are grown adults still facing childhood problems, and they still have the effects of the negativity of their childhood. They're still going to it as a person. They still living in the filthiness and the abominations. They can't believe, hey man, I'm a believer in Hamashiach, Yahushua, and the Father Yehovah. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all know it's Yahuwah. Some of y'all know it's Yahweh or God. To some of y'all, you understand what I'm saying? Uh, you know, man, I'm clean. You know. Now therefore give not your daughters unto their sons, neither take their daughters unto your sons. See, that's what the Most High didn't want them to be mixing like that. Hey man, you got a pure holy seed, man. Don't be giving your stuff away to a person that can take down king. You're a young king and she will take you down because you going around here with community property. You understand what I'm saying? Nah, ain't no shot to nobody. Some women did have high mileage. You know what? Like, you had a Carfax. The Catfax got a lot of miles. And some of them look well maintained on the outside. But you ever seen them cars? Man, the paint is beautiful. That's how most so-called Negroes cars. The paint is beautiful. The rims shined up, but that engine light on. You understand what I'm saying? Man, that little middle part in the car, the roof or whatever, that sucker hanging. Boy, y'all remember you used to take thumbtacks and put up in there? That's some high mileage stuff, man. But some women been in the game long enough to go get all that fixed. You know what I'm saying? To go through a process and get that thing back running. Get that thing pristine to the best it can be. Because they decided to have a relationship with the Most High and not do those things. And go back and fix them things. But some people still hanging. Yeah, it look good on the outside. That's what draw most people. But then, man, the line of that ceiling falling down. You driving this all on your head and little pieces of foam or whatever, falling out and riding with you because you got to ride the window down because the AC ain't working. You know what I'm saying? That's all, man. I'm gonna keep it real, man. Can't be dealing with them types, man. These boys, the Most High didn't want it to like that, man. He chose you to be a raw seed, like it says in Peter, a peculiar people. You a royalty. You ain't got no business messing with the common man like that. You were raised up to be kadosh or a saint. I'm gonna bring that to you in a little while. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't made for everything. This world was made for some people. Was made to be in this flesh suit and gonna go to Gehenna or hell. You know what I'm saying? Say, man, neither take their daughters unto your sons, nor seek their peace or their wealth forever. Man, don't be mixing. You know what I'm saying? Don't be, you know what I'm saying? Man, stick with a woman that is spiritual if you're a spiritual man. Because it's not gonna work if you're a spiritual woman and you with an unspiritual man. How you think that's gonna work? That's the light and the dark. He said, what does communion with light and dark got in common? Nothing. Now I know some of y'all gonna try to preach the weakest vessel, but hey, I talked about this today. Many people are gonna go in the store and purchase a lottery ticket, but sometimes it's only one or two winning. But everybody had the intention on going in there. So with that being said, many of y'all, they want to talk about the weak vessel can bring the other, but hey, y'all them two people. You understand what I'm saying? Because most of the time, evil communication, what? Corrupts good manner. Look at Solomon, choosing them foreign and the wise with strange practices. You need to get somebody that's going to get on their knees, fast with you or fast for you. They ain't got to tell you they fasting for you. They just do it. Because they fast for you to uphold you, to stand in your back. That's that Proverbs 31 woman. I'm telling you, that's a treasure. You ain't never going to do better than that. The Bible tell you she'll add years to your life. A good woman can add years to your life. I got teachings on that. Go check that out. But beware that man either, the one that's old fleshly, carnal woman. Let me tell you something. When you're 100 years old, they ain't going to stand up no more. They're going to fall down and be up. If you got good size on, they're going to be sitting right on your belly button. You understand what I'm saying? When you laying on your back in the back of that funeral home, they lay you down, they're going to be sitting right on your stomach. You understand what I'm saying? Beauty is only for so long. I hope somebody will, would love me for more than me. Oh, well, I think he kind of handsome. Okay. Brother got decent hair and decent, he chocolate. He kind of tall a little bit. Love me for what I know and the life I live. You understand what I'm saying? Not for no foolishness. You understand what I'm saying? Because all that's temporal. And because at some point you get a hole in your natural, and you got the George Jefferson thing going. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, and your teeth, hey, is she gonna love you then? Man, I seen a man today. He had surgery 2 days ago, and he was walking down the street for exercise. Boy, I said, boy, they getting high tech with some of these surgery. And his wife was with him, and she was walking on the side of him, and man, all his hair is almost all gray. But that was a beautiful thing to see his wife standing up there because she wanted him to live. She was there to help him. Boy, that man ain't nothing in that house that man got. Ain't nothing that man driving better than what's right there. Because I guarantee you, I seen the love in her face. I seen the humbleness in her face. And I know she going to feed him good. He going to eat good. Let me tell you something. You can't put a price on that. Boy, you got a woman like that, you butter honor. Double honor, salute. Like in the military, we bring it here, baby. Salute. You understand what I'm saying? That's how we get down. But, cause most of these women nowadays are very corner as hell. Let's see. I'm gonna just read up a little bit. Neither take their daughters unto your son. I'm at 12. Nor Ezekiel 9 and 12. I started a little bit into the verse. Nor seek their peace, their wealth forever. He didn't say for back then, forever. That ye may be strong and eat the good of the land. See that? And leave it for an inheritance unto your children forever. You see that, man? You see that? Man, I ain't got to explain that. Verse 13. And after all this, after all that is to come upon us for our evil deeds and for our great trespass, seeing that thou, our Elohim, seeing that thou, our God, has punished us less than our iniquities deserve and has given us such deliverance at this. See that? They saying they know that they done a great deed of not pleasing the Most High. That the Most High, has punished us less than our iniquities. You understand what I'm saying? Man, that boy, Israel, boy, shout out to Israel right here, shoot. I can't say it no more, shoot. Anyway, I said shoot, so I don't want nobody to, he was out there cussing. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, should we again break thy commandments and join in, what's this, affinity with the people of these abominations, wouldest not thou be angry with us till it has consumed us, and so that there should be no remnant nor escaping? Look, he's saying, man, we don't want to be like these people that's done pissed them off that we came and took their land. It says, O Yah, thou Elohim of Israel, thou art righteous, for we remain yet escaped, as it is this day. Behold, we are before thee in our trespasses, for we cannot stand before thee because of this. You know what I'm saying? We done mixed and mingled and got into these little worldly systems, man. We got to get out of that. I'm going to just jump a few chapters up. I'm still staying in Nehemiah. I mean, not Nehemiah. No, I'm going to go to Nehemiah. My bad. Go to Nehemiah. I'm going to get out of Nehemiah. I'm still talking about the same thing here. Nehemiah 13 and 1. On that day, they read in the book of Moses in the audience of the people, and therein was found written that the Amorite and the Moabite should not come into the congregation of God forever. You understand what I'm saying? Now, foreigners are going to be excluded here because of their practices. Those practices that they have that are not to be, those people are not to be able to come in because they're going to just bring confusion. You understand what I'm saying? Because they had practices of the people that was there before they crossed into the river. Jordan. It says, because they met not the children of Israel with bread and with water, but hired Balaam against them, that he should curse them. Howbeit our God turned the curse into a blessing. Now, the Amorite and the Moabite, they was the ones that was praying, oh, I hope that that car don't start. That's a nice car. I hope that he get a repo. I hope that she get a repo. That's your friend. Them the Amorites over there praying against you to Balaam. Because there's many of them. When you go and post and stuff, they ain't saying nothing to you. They looking at your post and they putting that hate on you just like a big dog. Looking at everything you post and willing, and a lot of them doing work, spiritual magic and work, and a lot of them are warlocks and witches, and you thinking they coming everyday people. Some of them can stand and go to church and still knowing they gonna go home in that foolishness. Man, don't trust. Like, what's that? Boosie had that song, "Trust Nobody." I can't remember how the other part of that song, but he was saying, "Trust nobody." You know what I'm saying? Can't trust. Trust the Most High. Trust your inner circle. The people in your two circle. Anybody else? Hey. But they was praying against him. So the Most High said, hey man, turn their blessing into a curse. And it came to pass when they heard the law that they separated from Israel all the mixed multitude. You understand what I'm saying? You know, it said in Isaiah, what is that, 14:21? You ain't gonna be able to do your practices and hang with spiritual people. You got all these bad spiritual practices, you know, devilishment. You up here doing magic and stuff like that and still trying to do the Most High. You can't be with people like that. Them people gotta go, the ones that's doing the magic. You understand what I'm saying? No, you can't be doing that type of stuff. Period. You know, they the ones that, I don't know. I'm having a darndest time. I was doing so good. These people are praying hate on your life. No. You can't have that in your camp. They got to go. You can't have them in the church camp, in the assembly camp. They had to separate up out of that. And right after this, they cleansed the temple. I want y'all to understand. They cleansed that temple right after that. Because they had to let these people get up out of there and cleanse the temple when you read down. See, that's the same thing. You have these relationships with people. Men, you have your seed. And you go and you get with these women, and let's go back to 2. And this is what I'm talking about. Ezra 9:2, for they have taken of their daughters for themselves, for their sons, so that the holy seed have mingled. You cannot go with the unrighteous, and you of holy seed, man. You can't get no worldly woman. I know some of them cute, and they may satisfy some of your carnal nature that you have to fight to stay in spirituality, to stay on top of. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you can't mix it. You got to know that you're a king, because you know you got those out there. You got those out there that will take down kings. You understand what I'm saying? That worldly woman will take down you, black king. You understand what I'm saying? That's that third verse. That's how give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to which that destroy kings. You cannot get with her. She's cute for everybody. She's an Instagram model. She cute for everybody. You know, it's kind of funny. Most men don't wipe Instagram model. What's that, PNB Rock? That man dead because she got to be all on social media. You understand what I'm saying? Posting location. If you cared about him, you wouldn't even put where you know he's highly in the public. You know what? You don't put your man in danger. And it go vice versa too, but you don't put your man in danger. Put that darn phone down. Post that stuff after you done left there, not when they there. You know how many people in houses done got broke in because they going live and people know where your stuff is. You ain't guarding your house. Because you got to show everybody. You need approval. You know what? You can't just be happy with you doing it. You got to get somebody to co-sign on it. You got to get somebody to like it before you like it. You don't even have your own opinion. You're an empty shell of a person. You know, you just can't be happy with it because that's you. You know what? That's a weak, very weak personality trait. That you got to get the approval of everybody for something in your life. That is a very weak personality trait. You need somebody to like it. You know what? If you like the shirt that you got on, it doesn't matter how much it costs. It doesn't matter if it's a Ralph Lauren or Gucci. You know what? You comfortable in that shirt. It look good on you. It fits you. Guess what? You don't need nobody approval to tell you before you go out. You know what? You put that shirt on, and whether somebody say they like it or not, you understand what I'm saying? You rock that shirt, girl or boy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Period. Because there's plenty of them down here will definitely knock you off your square. Posting location, get you knocked off. That man would probably be here still. And I'm talking to you priests out there right now, wanting to take the kings down. Malachi 2:10. It says, have not all one Father? Have we not all one Father? Have not one Elohim created us? Not he's saying, have not one God created us? Why do we deal treacherously every man against his brother by profaning the covenant of our fathers? You know, there's plenty of people out there born Israelites. You know what? Don't operate in it. They just as good as Gentiles. You understand what I'm saying? We don't keep the covenants. You know what I'm saying? We a lot of our people are trapped in them Christian churches thinking that they worship. They don't even know they're dealing with Balaam. I saw a verse earlier dealing with Balaam. But you know what they're doing in ignorance. Because somebody won't wake up and tell them, you know, the only true day of the Creator that the Creator want our worship that's 100% is the Shabbat. It ain't no Sunday. Sunday ain't in the Bible. You know what? You following some I'm reading a book right now about Constantine. Hold on. I'm promoting this book. This book is called Sunday Origins by Lou White. Man, you read that book. That boy is dropping knowledge. That boy is dropping knowledge, and you'll see how they come up with Sunday. The word Sunday ain't in the Bible. You see the devil, how the devil fool man to get your worship. Because you go out on the first day of the week instead of the seventh day. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all better wake up, man. It is a awesome book. Also, historical documentations on what's going on. I plan on going back into Sunday, proving that the Sabbath day is the only day. Anything else is some knockoff crap that you probably got a lesser God that you dealing with, thinking that you serving the Creator. Man, you know. But but we still profaning it as a whole, as a nation. It says Judah have dealt treacherously, and an abomination is committed in Israel, in Jerusalem. For Judah have profaned the holiness of the Most High, which he loves, and which have married the daughter of a strange God. You know what? When you're doing that, when you're doing some Sunday worship, you have married the daughter of a strange God. You know what? If you don't understand this, they said the head of Christ is God. The head of every man is Christ. The head of every woman is a man. And if you don't understand that structure, you're a daughter of a strange God. Whether you're a man or a woman, you know what? You ain't where you supposed to be. Most High got an order. Stay away from these women out here that are taking down king because they look cute. You know what? When you're going into that woman and you so-called spreading your holy seed, you're in that woman's soul. You are exchanging blood, which is a covenant. You look up the word covenant. The covenant means passing between two pieces of meat. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull up the word covenant real quick. It's already up here. Covenant. Let's look at the word covenant. See, when you're having sex with somebody, you're in a covenant with them. I bet you think you got to go to the courthouse, huh? Boy, you need to be whooped. Yeah.
Strong's H 1285. Berith. Berith.
So, when you're entering a covenant with a person, when you're having a sexual act itself, it is two pieces of meat passing each other. You understand what I'm saying? The vagina and the penis. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, I want you to remember that. Okay. Now, I'm going to go down to this right here, berith. I'm at the Strong's definition. A sense of cutting, like compact, because made by passing between two pieces of flesh. You're in a covenant, a blood covenant. Okay, here's the word covenant, pledge, alliance, constitution. As you can see right here, it says marriage, alliance, friendship, alliance, marriage. Between God and man, you can have a covenant. Divine ordinance with signs and pledges. Your covenant can be a pledge. When you pledge to do something, that's a covenant. But it says two pieces of meat passing. Okay, as a man going into a vagina, he's going into your nefesh, ladies, your soul, your temple, and he's a dirty character. Guess what? He's gonna expel into you. This is why you can't keep your mind on something, because a lot of women ain't took the time to go on fasts in between these bad relationships and to cleanse them temples. You understand what I'm saying? And them demons is sitting up in there. And some people like what was that when your Hamashiach Yeshua, he called that demon, that boy say legion. You know, some of you still got previous demonic situation because you haven't done the work to purge yourself. And we want to just go and jump and get another person, and we just filling ourselves up with demonic entities. And we ain't gonna do nothing but keep drawing them because the curse ain't broken. Nobody's severing the curse. It's like a generational curse or something. Until somebody stand and fast and go before the family with that blood, because the scripture in Leviticus says that the soul is in the blood. You understand what I'm saying? This man is in sperm. It's a drop in each sperm, blood in each drop of sperm. You understand what I'm saying? And he's spelling that into you. Well, I'm giving you a history lesson here. I know it's raw, and you don't hear this in most. And I'm a very graphic person. I don't cut no corners. Ruth Williams raised me. You understand what I'm saying? My great grandmother raised me, and she was known for her mouth to tell it like it is, and I'm the same way. I ain't gonna be out here playing light with you and stuff. If you want to listen to somebody that's gonna pop you to death, you know what I'm saying? I can get a little R&B, and sometimes I'm known to get a little gangster with it. You know what I'm saying? Hardcore, you know, like you say hardcore. I ain't gonna be pop the whole time though. You understand what I'm saying? You know, if it was music, you know what I'm saying? Sometime I'm gonna be a little bit rugged, rock. I'm gonna get darn loud with it. You understand what I'm saying? Cause I'm not here to play with people. Cause your soul is valuable, and I'm not gonna be no elevator music. And no disrespect to Lou Rawls, I'm not gonna be like, you'll never find. No, I'm gonna get with it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna come with some Marvin Gaye. You understand what I'm saying? Let's get it on. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight and raw to it. You know what I'm saying? In other words, you know, it's a place and time for both sides. You know, but you know, you saw that where it said pass between two pieces of flesh. Okay, okay, and then you wonder why you keep drawing the same men and going relationship to relationship because you haven't purged that or cleansed that temple like they later did in Nehemiah. If I kept reading down, Nehemiah chapter 13, verse 1 and 3. But if you keep reading down, right after all those strange people with dealing with the strange gods left, they had to cleanse the temple and get it back up together. They didn't go straight to worship after the people left, after the mixed multitude left, after the people with all them idolatrous practices. They had to go clean that sucker. It's the same way. Time to go on a fast and purge and ask the Most High and denounce some demons, you know, out of the way. Period. And I know this ain't gonna be one of my most popular subjects and stuff like that. And I know some people feel like, oh man, you kind of vulgar today, but it is what it is. Cause I don't care, but one person get it. But you know, you out here having it's women out here having side dudes, it's dudes out here having relationships. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes with another man, it ain't got nothing to do with another woman. I know a woman that was living with a guy and he was sleeping with his friends, his homeboys. They said they would go play basketball, but they was playing more than basketball. You understand what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? And just imagine she didn't know what to do because she was worried about AIDS, everything. Man, I'm gonna tell you just now. Keep yourself pure. Keep. Don't mingle your holy seed, men. Okay, your fertile ground, women, hold it down. You understand what I'm saying? Till that sucker. Sometime after you grow so much vegetables and stuff, you gotta either bring in some compost to add to your soil, or you gotta bring in some more soil because you get all the nutrients out your soil. And they say it's just good to give the earth a rest. Sometimes you can't just keep planting the garden in the same spot. You got to give it a rest. And hey, in that fertile ground you got, y'all know what I'm talking about when in Hebrew. I'm just say it in Hebrew. I ain't gonna say it. Well, I can say it vaginal. I can say vagina. I guess kwabah in Hebrew, but you gotta let that thing rest a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Too much. You gotta get some of that. And let it regenerate because the earth have a way of fixing itself. You can't just keep draining all the nutrients out the ground. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't have a husband, you can't be having 30 different guys, side piece, this and that, this and that. Talk to Tyrone for 2 weeks. I don't like him. On to Ray and all this old stuff like that. Then all these men having sex with you and your mind just straight blown. You can't keep your mind on one thing. Them soul ties, you're tied to 100 people. Can't do it. Can't do it. Go to Book of James real quick. I'm almost done. I'll make this short. Four and 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, Now, know ye, it says, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God. Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of God. Now, when it says, let me go ahead and do this, because some people, I'm clicking on the word adultery. Okay.
Strong's G 3432. Moichas. Moichas.
Mohas is the Greek word there, and it means one who is faithless toward God or ungodly. Okay? It wasn't talking about adultery as far as the physical sense, like you thinking of a man and a woman that's married or whatever. Okay? So one that doesn't, it says ye adulterers. So Mahas is one who is faithless toward God. You don't got no faith in God, in the Creator. You understand what I'm saying? Let's look up. So, ye people, ye adulterers with no faith and adulteresses. Let's see what this word is.
Strong's G 3428. Moichalis. Moichalis.
So, you adulteresses. Okay. It says, as intimate alliance of God with the people of Israel was likened to marriage. Those who relapse into idolatry are said to commit idolatry or play the harlot. Faithless, unclean, apostasy. So, the first one is a masculine. Okay, ye adulterers. Okay, the ones that's faithless with God. And the second one was adulteresses, which is a feminine. So it's shown here. It goes to where you're just unclean. And apostasy, you believe in anything. You don't even believe in the Creator. You don't even believe in the Word. You faithless. You understand what I'm saying? And it says this is used to describe many times Israel turning back to idolatry. Man, we gotta get about that stuff. And it says ye adulterers and adulteresses. So we done went in the Greek and got that. Now it says, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God. So you love this world and you love the riches of this world, and you'll put everybody and anything else before the Creator. Then you're an enemy, as I read earlier, you're a friend of this world. You're an enemy of the Creator. You know what? You got a woman, if you got a husband, he go out there and work. He's a good brother. You can't be spreading yourself around. You can't be doing practices that's unbecoming. You know, they used to always say, act like a lady. You know what I'm saying? I used to see my grandmother say that all the time. Kid, fix yourself up. Hold yourself to a high esteem. Doesn't matter if everybody else doing it. You doing it because you doing it for God and yourself. That's what's most important. I remember my grandmother telling the young ladies that. I'm just playing around with some verses right now. I'm about to end it. Psalms 139, I think it was. For they speak against thee wickedly, and thy enemies take thy name in vain. That's what they do. That's what they do. They do that. When you think you thinking people are supposed to celebrate you, when you get a win and they not celebrating you, it's a problem. When you get a win and they not even acknowledge that you're getting a win, you're going to have to watch that person. You see, when a man put a ring on your finger, see, some of your girlfriends gonna get mad. Some of your girlfriends mad because you're not gonna, because they was hoping a chance that you would go out and do some thotting with them, so they can go out to the club and you can talk to their other that guy you trying to talk to, that you can talk to his friend for her while she talk to this guy. You know, you want to participate. Or vice versa with the fellas. Man, y'all be careful with these women. They'll take down kings. You're a young king. Don't let nobody take you off the throne. Man, you know, Most High give me this time. Man, I'm going to tell you. He gave me this favor. He gave me this blessing. Man, the Most High have done wonderful. You know, I'm getting to do things and having things that I never would have thought I could do. And all praise to the Hamashiach Yahushua. You know, and I playing with the Most High plans. Y'all see a lot of me, a lot more of me in several different types of fashion, from dietary things to the spiritual side, and just having fun. Cause I like to exercise, and I like sports and stuff. And I've been really working on this temple. I've been working on this too. I don't know if y'all can see, boy, but when I go to the beach, everybody gonna know. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think I'm better than nobody, but the work pay off. You understand what I'm saying? And you should celebrate yourself cause health is a blessing. And I've learned how to achieve health from the Most High, as well as eating healthy and living a healthy lifestyle. And I'll be darned if I would give it away to some person that's going to take down the king. My name is Melech, which is king in Hebrew, Yirmiyahu, which is one who's appointed by God. When you put in the definition, Yahweh, Yehuda. You understand what I'm saying? And I ain't never turning my title over. Melech is always the first part of my Hebraic name. Melech. You understand what I'm saying? Melech. King. And I would never let a person take me out, like Proverbs 31:3. You understand what I'm saying? You know, only deal in fertile ground, men. You women out there with fertile ground, and you can love. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, despite how life kicked you in your face and in your back, you know what? You can love. You can get up every day, put that makeup on, get up early, go pray, go cook the meals, man, the Most High got a double portion for you. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't all for naught. And it's plenty, and I'm gonna say on behalf of the brothers, you are well appreciated. And even though you don't get celebrated, and I told you, as far as when you win, be careful of the ones that when you're winning, they don't acknowledge that you win. You understand? I'm acknowledging that you're winning. You understand what I'm saying? I want you to know somebody see it, and somebody thank you, and it's blessed. Because you hold a standard to yourself, because you done the work, you cleansed your temple and you made yourself worthy. I'm gonna say Shabbat Shalom. You understand what I'm saying? Salute. You know what? And we all are work in progress. You understand what I'm saying? We all trying to be better people. You understand what I'm saying, fellas? And I'm definitely talking to you. You look out for these temporal, carnal women. And I'm looking dead in the camera when I'm talking. Many of them are in the churches. I'm gonna tell you, some of them do church work, but they BL. You understand what I'm saying? Ball. You understand? The pagan God. You understand what I'm saying? They're crafty, and some of them look pretty good for their age. They play all these kind of games. But at the end of the day, guess what? The Most High got a plan for it. I didn't even read it. And I might make a part 3 of this. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't even read it. But they won't be celebrated in the kingdom to come. I can promise you that. I'm still say Shabbat Shalom. Sabbath has just went out. You know, it's my second time doing this video. You know what I'm saying? The devil he love to try to mess up your mic, man. I got 2 mics right here. I got one right here. This is the spit box for it. Got one right here. And one right here. And he trying to take out both of them. Boy, I'm trying to tell you. Pray for your boy, yeah, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna say Shabbat Shalom, everybody.